The Green Bay Packers might be the best team in the NFL. They dismantled the Lions. Lions don't even look like the Lions they were last year. You can see not having your offensive coordinator Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn, your DC, how much that affects this football team. But the surprising part about this game for me was that the Lions only rushed for 46 yards and Jahmyr Gibbs only rushed for 19. But then here's the catch, man. Jahmyr Gibbs led the Lions with 10 catches in this game. Jared Goff was 31 for 39, but it was not a pretty 31 for 39. The Packers defense is the best in the NFL. They held the Lions to no touchdowns until the final minute of this game in the fourth quarter. And this is the Lions team that led the NFL in points per game last year. 33.2. And you hold them to that? Jeez. And the Packers went 1-5 in the NFC North last year. First game of the year. They beat the team that won 15 games in the division. We don't want to play this Lions. The Lions were not the same team. They got to run the football. First of all, that's simple. They weren't able to get any rhythm when it came to running the football. You got to get some kind of rhythm when it comes to running the football because that's a big part of what the Lions do. Probably the biggest part of their offense is Sonic and Knuckles. And if you got those guys not even rushing for 50 yards combined, that's a bad day. You can't have that anymore. Can't have it. But give credit where credit is due. The Packers defense is elite. Elite. This team is good. That is why I'm saying this. And this is why I think the Packers are going to win the Super Bowl. Because they have the best defense in football. Defense wins championships. That is not a cliche. That is a fact. Fact. And you saw what this team could be with Rashawn Gary and Micah Parsons rushing the passer. You got the Lions double teaming Micah Parsons. That is going to open up so many opportunities for other players to get involved. That's the key ingredient right there. And the Packers offense looked good too. Took them a little bit to get the run game going, but they got Josh Jacobs. I'm not really worried about that too much. Jordan Love, the key was not turning over the ball, and he didn't do that. He didn't turn over the ball once. 16 to 22 passing. Efficient. Was getting guys deep. This offense looked explosive in the passing game. And they can win at home. And I like their chances against the Commanders at home. That's a big test. If they beat the Commanders, that's a Super Bowl contender. I mean, the Packers-Commanders could be an NFC Championship game this year. It could. It could be. I think the Commanders need to clean it up a little bit more on offense, but I think they'll be fine. But we'll see how good the Commanders' offense is against this Packers defense. I'm excited to see how that ends up. Very excited. But the NFC North just got a whole lot more interesting. Whole lot more interesting. Crazy. 2 division games week 1. Vikings, Bears, Lions, Packers. I don't think a lot of people knew how those games were going to go. But the Lions just, they've got a lot of work to do if they want to be a contender like they were last year. I think if you're a Lions fan, I'm not hitting the panic button yet. It's week 1. Calm down. You'll be all right. But I am worried slightly if they don't figure it out against the Bears. If they lose to the Bears next week, then I'm shaking in my boots. I'm like, all right, what's going on in Detroit? That's when I'm going to hit the panic button for the Lions, is if they lose to the Bears, because the Bears are not good. Even if it's a close game and the Lions win, I'd be a little bit concerned, personally, for me. But that's just me. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about these 2 teams, what you thought about this game. This is a very interesting game. I was super excited to see how this played out. I thought it was going to be a lot better of a game. I thought it was going to be a lot more close. And Lions just, I didn't think they were going to be bad this year. I thought they were still going to be an elite team. I didn't think they were going to look like this week 1. I didn't see that coming. Not at all. Not at all, man. But go ahead and make sure to subscribe, like this video, comment thoughts on the season and on these 2 teams. And also make sure to share this video so we can get this out here, get your entertaining content out there for you. But I'm Jackson Burleson. You're listening to another episode of Gridiron Goobers. Peace.